Hi, I'm Frank Goad, owner and president of Frank Communications, for this week's Quick Biz Bites. For all of the advertising we're exposed to, I'm always surprised by the ideas folks seem to hang on to when it comes to their advertising. So I want to give you a few simple rules about advertising that can increase your happiness now and in the long run and make you more profitable. First, unless you are an experienced advertising person, please don't assume you can do an ad as well as a marketing and advertising pro. Get some help from them. Likewise, a few marketing classes in college doesn't equal real-world experience. Advertising, like any other skilled professional endeavor, requires training and experience to know what works and why. This isn't to say you can't do your own advertising, or your own heart surgery for that matter, but why would you take second best when it comes to something that generates income? Everything you know about advertising has changed with the rise of social media, fragmented audiences, segmented platforms, and all the other societal and communication shifts. Sure, you have to spend some money on that help, but it's an investment. Remember, we're all smart, just in different ways. So do what you do best, and just like you use an accountant or CPA, let the advertising pro get you the best work for your money. Second, starting an ad campaign is sort of like pushing a car. You have to push really hard to get it going, but once it's rolling, it gets easier. To get your campaign up and running, you have to do a lot of work up front by researching the demographics of your audience and finding out what they watch, read, or listen to, when and how often they do that, and why they do it at all. And then you have to develop the main ideas for the campaign, and that's only the first of many stages. Do the groundwork to get it rolling, and you'll be many times more successful than if you just toss up some random ads that sound good or look good. Third, ads usually boil down to one of two types: intellectual, meaning they're information-based, or emotional, meaning they use experience to connect with the listener. A well-written emotional ad causes your prospect to imagine themselves doing exactly what you described to them. If you do them well, your listener is hooked in the beginning. Now, an intellectual ad needs to state its purpose up front and then spell out what and why. Don't dance around with an intellectual ad. Make a statement early and then explain why it's true. After all, it's not a joke, so don't make them wait for a punchline. They likely won't wait for it anyway. Fourth, measure the response to as many of your ads as you can. There are lots of ways to measure response on those ads, and over the long haul, those measurements are the only way to know if the money you're spending is showing a return, and it allows you to make mid-course adjustments and get the best. Again, advertising is an investment, not an expense, because you can usually measure the response. Just like you track the return on stocks or other investments, you can track ad responses and get an idea of what works, what doesn't, and make adjustments going forward to get the best. After all, what sells better? The best product or the one with the best advertising? The one with the best advertising. A pro can help you do better advertising. Fifth, once you have a program going, keep it going. The biggest mistake companies make is when they don't make advertising a line item in their budget. Set your goals and your budget and stick to them. Consistency is the key to a good return on your ad dollars. Sixth, do not expect a dollar-for-dollar return on your ads right away. While most advertising can be measured, some you do just for consistency's sake, and they all pay off in the long run. Some of your advertising is simply to make sure folks remember you, because being forgotten means they don't call or come in or buy. Consistency builds your market share, so measure all you can, and over the long haul, you'll see a return. Remember these 6 things, and you'll be happier and more profitable. Thanks for watching.